Today is the 10th of November. Wicked comes out in 12 days. So excited. I am a huge Wicked fan. I first saw Wicked when I was 14 at the theatre. I can't remember the name of the theatre, but saw it when I was 14, and then I saw it again when I was like 19. I am so sorry to interrupt you, Jade, but I was looking back at these photos from when I went to see Wicked, and this photo is so funny to me. I don't know why. It's like, you know, me and my mum saw the play together both times, and this picture is me, like, it looks like I'm like explaining what she's seeing in front of her is, and I'm like, right, so this is Wicked, and there's the time dragon, and like this is the map of the Emerald City, and blah blah blah. And I'm just like, girl, this picture is just so funny. It's so funny to me. I don't know why, but anyway, get back to it. And it's just followed me throughout my life, so I am so excited for this film. And of course I wanted to crochet something to wear when I go to see it in the cinema. So that's what this whole video is going to be. And I have already got my yarn and I've already designed it and everything. So my idea is to make a cardigan, half and half, one side pink, one side green. And then last year I got a sewing embroidery machine, so it's like a bit of both, and I made this bunting that's in the background of my videos on it, but I haven't actually used the embroidery part of it that much because it's quite finicky. It's something that I've spent a lot of time trying to figure out, and last night with the help of Scott, I think we have figured it out. I still got to do a couple more tests before I do the real deal. But my vision is to then, in kind of like a varsity style jacket, in the Wicked font, have it say Wicked on the back. So that's the plan. Fingers crossed it all comes out well. I used my handy dandy pegboard that I was sent from Yarnsmiths, this beauty right here, to figure out what colours I would need. And I ended up going for, I don't know if you can see, went for clover and bubblegum. I mean, I'll just show you the yarn when I get downstairs. Anyway, I'm going to be doing the cardigan in my bottoms up jumper style, but as a cardigan. I've done this once before. It's green. I used the Lagoon yarn by Yarnsmiths to create that. So yeah, fingers crossed it all goes well. The only difference between this cardigan and the cardigan that I made before is I'm hoping to make this long sleeve. So it's going to be the only difference. I've bought some really cute buttons for it as well. So again, fingers crossed it all just goes well. I'm now going to go downstairs and figure out all this embroidery stuff. I hope it all goes well. If the embroidery doesn't work out, I'm sure it'll be fine. I'll just do a pink and green cardigan, but we are manifesting that this embroidery goes well. So I'll meet you downstairs, shall I? Good morning, gems. Excuse my bedhead. I am fresh out of bed, but I wanted to share an update with you on where we are with the cardigan. So I've been working on this quite a bit actually. We are quite far ahead. We have almost complete the back panel and have the entirety of the green panel finished. So all that's left is obviously to finish off this back panel and then finish off this front panel and then add the sleeves. So that's pretty good. It's going very well so far. I'm kind of like eyeballing the measurements, I'm not gonna lie, and just figuring it out as I crochet. I am comparing it to another cardigan that I've made, but I want it to fit slightly different, so I'm just winging it, not gonna lie. Girl! Anyways, I haven't attempted to do any more embroidery because it is making me want to throw the machine out the window, so we'll see what we get with the embroidery, but we're just gonna keep on crocheting. I don't know how much I've actually recorded because it gets so dark so early nowadays in the winter times. So anyway, last night when it was dark I made this. Is what we have so far. It's basically just the body. So I don't know if you could tell from the video, but basically I made a big mistake. So this is 50 rows of double crochet to get it to the length that I wanted, and for some reason, so basically I did like 26 rows and then I just needed another 24 for the top section. So I did it correctly for the front side, so for these panels, but for some reason on the back I decided to do like 30 or something. I just did too many rows for the back panel, so I had to go and frog it ever so slightly, but this is how it's looking. It's looking pretty good. Now I'm trying to decide whether to go onto the sleeves next or whether to figure out the like collar and like ribbing situation, because I'm not 100% sure what I'm actually wanting to do for that yet. I think now that I've put it on, it's actually not as wide as I thought it was going to be, which is good because I think I'm going to do like an actual ribbing, so that makes it a little bit better for me. And then the neckline, I'd love to do like a folded over collar, but I don't actually know how to do that in crochet, so I'm gonna have to do a bit of googling, because the cardigan that I've been basing this off of is this one here, which is actually a lot bigger, but this is just single crochet around the entire thing, and then the button like section is also just single crochet, like it's just one continuous like row of single crochet. So yeah, so it's not exactly the same. I've just been trying to do the measurements based off that, but yeah, it's not as wide as I thought it was going to be, which is good. It actually works in my favor. So yeah, I think I'm going to do a nice, like, how does, like, I want it to sit kind of, yeah, so like a nice ribbing about, I don't have a single tape measure up here anymore. I don't know where they've all gone, but yeah, like a nice like 3cm wide ribbing, and then figure out some kind of collar. But I can't remember if people say to do either the collar or the arms first. I can't remember which one it is. I think it's the collar. because basically when you do the collar first, there's a chance that obviously it'll sit differently on your shoulders, which then also means that the arms may be a little different in length. So yeah, I think I'm gonna figure out the ribbing situation first, and then we'll move on to the sleeves. But it's looking good, and this is how the back looks. Nice, clean, straight line, brilliant. And yeah, and you can't see because there's no good angle in here really, but maybe if I put you down here, there's no good angle when I'm stood up, but basically this is how long it is as well, which is kind of the exact length I wanted it to be. So it's all working out. How crazy is that? I could also block it before I finish it, just in case I do want it to sit a little bit wider, but because it's so cold now in the UK, I would have to get that done like at least a week before. Well, it's 10 days until the show, so don't know if I'll actually have time to do that, but we'll see, we'll see. But anyway, let's go back to crocheting. This is not crochet related, but I am about to go in for my nail appointment. I'm about to get my nails done, very excited, and I'm gonna get them Wicked themed. So I'm gonna hopefully get one hand pink, one hand green with some little gold stars on them, something like that. I mean, they're looking worse for wear, but this is pretty good. It's been like over a month since I had them last done, so that's pretty good, and I'm not good at keeping my nails long. So the last time I went, I got them to match my Quack Couture vest that I just finished, so that's fun. But yeah, we're gonna do Wicked themed. They look so cute. They look so cute. I love them. So yeah, went for pink and green, obviously, and then on these two nails is like French tip with little stars. Super cute, super happy. Shout out to Sam who does my nails. You're so good. But now we're heading home, gonna do more crochet, and then we're going to a pub quiz tonight. So wish me luck on the pub quiz. We never win, but who knows, we could win today. After many failed attempts, we have finally figured out the correct settings for the letters, and I've decided to do them in gold instead of black because I'm using some gold buttons. I just thought it'd be cute, and also the black thread kept snapping and was really bad, so win-win for all. But yes, thank you to Scott for figuring out all the settings. Hopefully this all goes well, but it's time to commit to actually putting it on good fabric and hoping that it comes out properly. But this looks promising. hair's green now. Brilliant, just in time. Now I need to finish my cardigan that I'm going to be wearing. Everything's ready, buttons are sewn on, the embroidery is cut out and everything. I'm basically going to attempt to use fusible webbing to iron them onto the cardigan, which I've never done before, and I don't know how it's going to react to the crochet, so I do need to test it beforehand. That's the final step, and then it's all going to be finished, and then we see it tomorrow, and I'm so excited. So yeah, let's go finish the jumper. Today's the day! So, it's all done. It's all finished. I cannot get a good angle from here. Is there anywhere else I can put you? I'll put you over here, maybe? That's a better angle. Just got nowhere to put my blooming chair. Hang on. Anyway, this is what it looks like. So, this is it from the front. And then... this is it from the back. So it's not perfect. A couple of things that are slightly not perfect with it in terms of the embroidery. Like the jacket itself is pretty perfect, if I do say so myself. Like it fits really well. Super happy with this collar. I don't remember the YouTube tutorial I used, but I will put it here and in the description. It was like a full cardigan tutorial, but I only used the collar bit to kind of like figure out this and it was super easy. But in terms of the embroidery, so first off, I think I just used the wrong fabric for like appliques because it's fraying on the edges where like I've cut it, so it looks a little bit messy. I'll try and stand a bit closer so you guys can see. I don't know if that's showing very well to you guys. So yeah, the fabric is fraying along the edges of all of the letters. No matter how much I cut them or trim them, they just kept fraying. I even tried like burning the edges, but then it kept going black and I was like, well, I don't want that. So so that was that. And then when I was ironing them on, thank God I did a test beforehand, because it did what I thought it was going to do, which was felt the crochet. So, you know, with this fusible webbing, you had to hold it down for 10 seconds and then lift it off. Easy peasy. It fused beautifully to the crochet, but the stitches around it were like flat and starting to like felt together, like I already said. So that was obviously a problem. So I was really careful when ironing the patches on, but in the end, as you saw, I did have to like go around the edges and hot glue it down, which quite frankly I wish I'd just done in the first place, because it worked out perfectly fine. But anyway, so this is the finished cardigan. I do love it. My favorite little detail is these little star buttons. I think they are so cute. I was originally going to use a mix of buttons. So at work I found some really cute and kind of perfectly color matched buttons to each side, and they were like these green and pink, like almost like starburst kind of. They were circular with like a little print in the middle. I don't know how to tell you that, but I was gonna like do pink, gold, green, gold, pink, but it ended up being like too many buttons. So I just scrapped the pink and green and went for gold, which is why I also ended up going for gold lettering on the letters. So it was originally going to be black, kind of like a varsity style, and then I was also going to do like black edges on all the like white ribbing, but as soon as I went for gold I was like, no, let's just keep it white. And you may have also seen that originally this ribbing here wasn't actually ribbing, it was just single crochet, but I didn't really like how it looked. And this part of the what do you call this part of the jacket? Just the ribbing, I guess. But this part here, when it was single crochet, it like really curled in, so I had to undo it and redo it. Went for a really short cuff on the sleeves, and then just a half double crochet along the edge. So yeah, apart from that, I love it. I've got like a little set of like pinafore dungaree type thing on because I really wanted the like illusion of a denim skirt, but I don't have a denim skirt and I can't find a denim skirt. And then obviously I've got this little white bow in my hair, so I'm giving like Shiz University is the vibe that we're going for. But yeah, so we're not seeing the movie until 7 o'clock. It is currently only 1 o'clock, so I just have to sit like this for 6 hours. No, but me and my mum are going to see it tonight. We're going to have some food beforehand, and then tomorrow me and Scott are going to see it, so I'm very excited. But I will love you and leave you for now, and I will see you in a bit. Bye. Oh, also, like, how cool, I did this purposefully. I did the opposites on purpose, okay? But look how cool this is. This green almost matches exactly, and this pink feels like it doesn't, but then when I hold it up against it, it's pretty good. So, it all just came together. So anyway, I will see you in a bit. Bye-bye.
Right, you be a good girl.
Do you want to come in? She's going to be part of my vlog. So, yay! It's a video. Good morning. It is the day after I saw Wicked. Like, okay, I am not someone who claims to know everything about Wicked. I have seen it twice on Broadway. Not Broadway, why am I saying that? I've seen it twice in London, and there's just, I don't know what it is about Wicked, but there's just something so special about it. Sorry, my cats are about to fight. Look at that. And then I got a dog here. Anyway, there's something so special about it, and it's not the magicalness of it. I don't know what it is about Wicked that just like everyone loves it. Like you kind of have to. But this movie was so good, and I was saying to my mum, I was like, I'm so glad that no one tried to do this like 10 years ago, because if 10 years ago someone came and wanted to make Wicked for film, it wouldn't have had the, you know, the sets and the CGI and the, you know, the powerhouses that are Ariana and Cynthia as Elphaba and Glinda, and it just wouldn't have been the same. This movie was crazy, like crazy good. I cried like 6 times. The singing is incredible. I mean, I already knew that Ariana and Cynthia were going to be, you know, amazing, but like Jonathan Bailey was absolutely amazing. Even like Michelle Yeoh and Jeff Goldblum's like little bits were pretty good. And yeah, it was just crazy. It was so good. As you saw, I got both of the collectible cups. So stupid. Well, I bought the Elphaba one because in reality Elphaba is she's my girl, you know. But my mum was like, well, you have to have both of them. So then my mum bought me the other one. So yeah, I mean, and also it was like the most full I've seen a cinema in years I want to say. So that was good. Obviously we are going to see it again today. Well, I am, and Scott's coming with me. So, well, yesterday we were sat like slap bang in the middle of the theatre, in the comfiest chairs. You know, I got me and my mum like the VIP seats at the View because I'm so cool. And then today I've bought safer tickets and we're on like the side of the theatre, probably in like the smallest seats ever, but Scott's, well, we're kind of only going today to get the free bag of Lego. I probably already mentioned this, but there's one screening today at 3:30 called the pink and green screening, where if you wear pink and green, or pink or green, you get like a free bag of Lego, like a poly bag. So that's why we're going again today. And once we've done that, it'll be over. So I'll see you later for Wicked. I would say Wicked Part 2, but that's not till next year. My mum didn't know there was a Part 1, which, look, I said this to Scott, I was like, look, maybe you just all need to be chronically online, because obviously I know, and everyone and their grandma knows that this is Part 1. And then, spoiler alert, the film ends on Defying Gravity. I feel like that's not a spoiler because this is basically like the first act, and then the second movie will be the second act, but it ends on Defying Gravity. You know, everything happens, goes to black, credits come up. Mum's like, what? It ends there? And I'm like, yeah, Mum, the rest of the film's next year. She's like, what do you mean? I was like, this is only Part 1. She's like, oh my God. And to be honest, I was thinking, God bless her if we've been sat here for 2.5 hours and she thinks that we're only halfway through the film. Like, so, you know, in that sense, thank God it was only Part 1, because we're not sitting through a 5-hour film, you know what I mean? But anyway, we'll see you later for when I go to see Wicked again. I'm so excited. Bye guys. Are you excited?
I'm not holding this correctly. It's pressing me on. I need to put it down.
Okay, let's go. Ooh. I didn't realize I had booked these seats, but we are currently right at the front, in the middle basically. So hang on. This is the front row. We have got 2 singular seats in the middle as well. It is almost a month later that I am recording the outro to this video. My gosh, has it been just a crazy month, but here we are. As you saw, I didn't actually see it twice. I saw it 3 times. I went and saw a very late showing of it with 3 of my friends from work. The film was at 9:15 at night. I didn't get home until about midnight midnight. That was really fun. I'd also been up since 6 o'clock that morning because I had done a morning shift at work, so that was a really nice long day. But we all enjoyed it. I enjoyed it all 3 times I saw it. Every part that made me cry the first time made me cry the second and third time. That Oz Does Ballroom scene is just one of the most beautiful like things I've ever seen, and yeah, I cannot wait for next year. Cannot wait for Part 2. Maybe I'll try and make another outfit for Part 2 and we'll do another video for it. I don't know. But anyway, thank you guys so much for watching. I really appreciate you sticking around whilst I ramble on about Crochet and Wicked this time. Let me know if you guys saw the film. Let me know your thoughts and opinions on it. Lots of people have had lots of thoughts and opinions on this movie, so this is a safe space, but let's not be too mean, okay? But without further ado, I will see you all in the next video. Drink some water, stay safe, and I guess Merry Christmas. I can't believe it's taken me so long to make this video, but anyway, have a good time. Bye guys. Bye Norman. Bye guys.